Chip City cookies. And that is the box that I am touching right now. Now, if you've never heard of Chip City, it's a chain which I believe is mostly in New York and New Jersey at this time. But they are gourmet cookies, sort of similar to crumble, but not really. They're not as like decorative, you know, like they're not trying to make them look super colorful and beautiful, but the cookies actually taste a little bit better than those from crumble. I've had them once before. So let me just quickly show you the cookies and tell you why I bought them, and then we'll move on to the regular groceries. Starting on the right top, we have cookies and cream. Then next to it is confetti. Then blueberry cheesecake and butterscotch something or other. And they're actually like bigger than crumble cookies. And their box is definitely cuter. Look at the pictures. So, these are absolutely delicious. They taste like pure butter, sugar, you know, cream, flour, like all those delicious ingredients. I can't even really explain them, how good they are. But I'm not going to be eating them for you today because these are to celebrate my daughter's birthday. She is turning 22. And for my son, he is away at school, so I have arranged for him to receive insomnia cookies. Okay, so I have the receipt. I have the receipts of everything. So for this, each cookie is $4.75, but when you buy 3, you save $1.75, and I bought 4, so the total with tax was $18.74. Okay, now let's move on. Okay, let's start with Lidl. First up, hazelnut coffee creamer. This is their brand, and it is just as good as the other brands, but significantly less expensive. I use these all the time. Let me tell you the price. It was $2.75. Okay. Here is a bottle of light ranch dressing. I haven't ever actually had this one, but I needed a refill on the ranch dressing that we have now. And so I decided to try this one. The one I have right now is not light, but it doesn't have as many calories as Lidl's full calorie one, so I decided to try the light one. It's 80 calories, so we'll see how that is. And that cost $2.29. Okay, this is like, what do you call this? Well, what do they call it to start with? Vegetable oil cooking spray. Lidl brand. So, you know, this is the stuff you spray on your pan so things don't stick. What we usually refer to as PAM. That's the brand name. Now, when I bought this today, I looked at the different types. They had this, which was $2.89. assume that's why they made this one like 15 cents more money. I don't know. This one is made out of soybean oil. And as far as extra virgin olive oil, I heard you're not supposed to put that under like heavy heat. That makes it bad for you. So I don't know. It's all a bunch of confusion. If you know, let me know. But this one is made of soybean oil. And as I said, it was $2.89. Alright, here is a hunk of meat. This is turkey breast tenderloins. So it's just straight up turkey breast right off the bone, raw. And there are usually two in here. Two big chunks. And you can either cook both, or obviously you can cook just one at a time and freeze the other, or whatever you like. And it is pretty good if you like turkey breast and you want to have it without making an entire turkey with all the bones and everything. This is a good way to go. Just season it up in a nice way with whatever flavors you like. And then I put it in the air fryer. So I think this is pretty healthy. You know, this is a low-fat meat. The 4 ounces have 90 calories, 1 gram of fat, 0.5 grams of saturated fat. It has 430 milligrams of sodium, which I'm surprised about. Because I don't know if that's naturally occurring or what. It has no carbs, and it has 21 grams of protein. Okay. And that cost $7.75. And they're calling it natural turkey as opposed to fake turkey. Okay. And here is some more turkey. All natural ground turkey. 16 ounces, made by Butterball. So you can do lots and lots of things with this. What I have planned for it this week is enchilada meatballs. So before I talk any further about that, let me tell you how much it cost. It was $4.79. Okay, so take this, put it in a bowl, put in 2 tablespoons of taco seasoning and about a cup or half a cup, I can't remember, of breadcrumbs, quarter cup of shredded mozzarella cheese, make them into balls, cook them, drain them, cover it with enchilada sauce and a little bit more cheese, and there you have it. Very good and not too bad for you. So, in preparation for that meal, I also bought the enchilada sauce. Old El Paso. This is the mild one. And this cost $1.98. Okay. Here is a bag of asparagus. This was on sale. It was originally $4.29, and it was $1.80 off, so you do the math. I can't do the math right now. But anyway, I looked through all of them to find the best one, because a lot of them were really fat asparagus, and you don't want fat asparagus. You also don't want ones that are like super skinny. Like if they are too skinny, they're not good, and too fat, they're not good. So this is about right. So anyway, it has 6 grams of net carbs, 40 calories, and 8 grams of fiber per slice. And it was $4.19. If you would have ever told me 5 years ago that I would pay $4.19 for a loaf of bread like this, I would laugh at you. But here we are. Okay, here we have some bananas. I have 4 bananas here, and they look like they'll be ready maybe tomorrow. And yeah, what more can I tell you? They are made by, I don't know, it just says 1. And they're from Ecuador. Shout out to Ecuador. Let me know if you're watching from Ecuador. So these were 49 cents a pound, and it was 1.72 pounds for 84 cents. Okay. I got 3 kinds of cheese. So this is some shredded mozzarella, nothing fancy, store brand. They're all store brand. 8 ounces. I'm gonna use this on those enchilada meatballs. Not much of it, just a little, but we are all out of this kind of cheese, so today was the day to get it. And this cost $2.29. They had a sale on the bag that was twice as big as this. 2 bags for $6. You had to buy 2 bags, and although that was a much better deal than this one, I didn't want to spend $6 on the cheese, so I just got this. Okay. American cheese singles. If you saw my Aldi video, then you would know that I bought the Aldi version of this. And I had mentioned that the Kraft was $4.98, for the same quantity. And it was something like around $2 at Aldi. And I said I couldn't pay $5 for a thing of cheese. But anyway, the Aldi one was pretty bad, to be honest. It was really, like, as soon as you opened it, it was like melting in your hands, like it was pre-melted. This one I've had many times, and it's a little better than the Aldi one. But anyway, this cost $2.19, so a few cents more than the Aldi one, I believe. Okay. If you live outside of the United States, do you have American cheese? Let me know, I'm very curious. Okay, Munster cheese. This was $2.49. Okay. This stuff is really good. Tastes like it should, basically. And we put these slices on sandwiches. Like maybe with some sliced lunch meat. Okay, I have 2 more items from Lidl. So the first time I bought these, my daughter saw them in the cabinet and she said, "Fake Cheetos." And I said, "Yeah." And she says, "Ew, that's disgusting." 2 days later, the whole bag was gone. And I was like, "Wait a minute, did you eat these? You said they were disgusting." She like giggled and she's like, "Yeah, I like them." So now, this is like the 3rd or 4th time I bought it. So these cost $2.29. Okay, now this is their brand also. Seasoned mini pretzels, pub style. It says it is seasoned with garlic and onion. Okay, so I've never had these. And the thing is, $43.92. $43.92. Okay. Okay. Next. Let's move on to the BJ's haul. You recognize this guy? That's Toucan Sam. This is a giant box of Fruit Loops for my daughter. And let's admit it, I like them too. I snack on them. I try to stay away as much as possible though, because they are addictive. So anyway, there's 2 giant bags in here, and it cost $9.99. It is 43.6 ounces. Okay, now here is a bag of salad that I have already opened. So this is the sweet kale chopped kit with broccoli, green cabbage, kale, Brussels sprouts, pepitas, radicchio, and cranberries with creamy poppy seed dressing. Made by Taylor Farms. Okay, so I had a little bit of this with my lunch today. It's a very good chopped salad, and it cost $3.49. You can find this in just about every supermarket, and they're generally somewhere in that price range, maybe as high as like $3.99. This is not an extra big bag or anything, it's just 12 ounces. Okay. And then I also bought this big bag of salad. This is a Fresh Express Kit Parisian Supreme. Comes with green leaf lettuce, carrots, frisee, and radicchio, white balsamic vinaigrette, feta cheese, cherry infused cranberries, and glazed almonds. I don't like the dressing that this comes with. I use my own, but my husband likes the dressing, so it doesn't go to waste. So this is a big bag. It is 16.1 ounces, and it cost $4.99. Okay, here are some snap peas from Wellesley Farms. That is BJ's brand. And this is 18 ounces. I usually boil these a little bit and serve them with dinner. And they cost $3.99. That's a really good price in my opinion. And here is a 2-pack of Eggland's Best. These are large size eggs, 12 eggs in each box, so a total of 24 eggs. And they cost $5.79. Truth is, when I went